Well, I put out there that I've been trying to what I call unnest for
Mm-hmm.
years. Partly clutter, partly collections of things you don't know what to do with. I've
Mm-hmm.
culled books out, I've culled clothes out, but I don't feel like I'm making any progress. And I want to be free in my head and free in my life. So all this stuff needs to go somewhere soon.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the challenge. Is the challenge you can't get started or you start and you stop? What's
I think I get in my own way a lot
mm-hmm.
of times. Like I'm fearful of starting because I don't know where to start. And
Would you say the emotion is overwhelm? Would that be the best way to describe it?
sometimes, yes, because I've
Yeah.
got the pressure from my husband who makes me want to do it more, but then
Mm-hmm.
I resist because he's pressure. I
Right.
just
So it's
don't
like
need
you
outside
pressure and then
pressure.
you're like,
Oh,
okay, this is
I got enough
too
pressure
much.
right here.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Um, do you feel it in your what name would you give it that feeling that you're saying, like when there's too much pressure? Can you
Just
give it okay.
overwhelming.
And where do you feel that? Do you feel that anywhere in particular in your body?
Right now I feel it in my jaw, you
Okay.
know.
Yep. On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being very strong, zero, you feel nothing at all. What number would you give that pressure in your jaw?
Seven.
7. Okay. Okay. I'm just curious if that pressure, maybe nothing comes to mind, but if that pressure had a name in your jaw, what would you call it?
We call reluctance to
Okay.
start.
Yeah. So here's something, and I know a lot of people who are watching also, this struggle with clutter and the overwhelm is so common. And so, first, I want to say that your feelings are completely valid and they're completely natural. Clutter is overwhelming. There was a study, UCLA did a study that showed that moms with a lot of clutter in their house had higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, in their body. So it has been documented in many studies that clutter causes stress. And so, what also has been documented is that tapping helps reduce cortisol. So, this is our goal. Our goal is to release the overwhelm enough that you can take action. It's not to look at your clutter and like feel completely you tap and then you look at it and you feel completely at peace. What we're going for here and what we want to measure, what we want to go for is getting to the place where we feel like we're empowered enough to keep going. The overwhelm is not stopping us from action. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Yes. Okay,
Totally. Because
perfect.
it's like a hurdle you put in front of yourself that you don't want.
Yes, yes, exactly. So we're gonna tap on this pressure in your jaw. So let's tap on the side of the hand. And for those who are watching, also tap along and you can repeat either in your mind or out loud. Even though I have all this pressure in my jaw
Even though I have all this pressure in my jaw
and all this reluctance,
and all of this reluctance,
because the task ahead is overwhelming,
because the task ahead is overwhelming,
I accept myself
I accept myself
and all these feelings.
and all these feelings.
Eyebrow, this pressure in my jaw.
This pressure in my jaw.
Side of the eye, this is completely overwhelming.
This is completely overwhelming.
Under the eye, I feel the pressure building up.
I feel the pressure building up.
Pressure from my husband,
Pressure from my husband,
pressure from myself,
pressure from myself,
collarbone, pressure from the clock ticking,
pressure from the clock ticking,
and I feel stuck.
and I feel stuck.
It's hard to start
It's hard to start
when it's hard to see the end in sight.
when it's hard to see the end in sight.
So I hold this tension in my jaw,
So I hold this tension in my jaw,
this overwhelm in my body.
this overwhelm in my body.
I acknowledge all of these feelings
I acknowledge all of these feelings
and I give my body permission to relax.
and I give my body permission to relax.
Collarbone, I am not this clutter.
I am not this clutter.
Under the arm, this clutter does not define my worth.
This clutter does not define my worth.
This clutter is just clutter,
This clutter is just clutter,
and I am in control.
and I am in control.
Side of the eye, maybe this can be easier than I thought.
Maybe this can be easier than I thought.
Maybe I don't have to do it all at once.
Maybe I don't have to do it all at once.
Maybe I can start small
Maybe I can start small
and celebrate every step forward.
and celebrate every step forward.
I release this pressure in my jaw.
I release this pressure in my jaw.
I release this reluctance
I release this reluctance
because I don't know how I'm going to do it all.
because I don't know how I'm going to do it all.
I'm just going to start,
I'm just going to start,
and starting is enough.
and starting is enough.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
And as I clear this clutter,
And as I clear this clutter,
I free up this new energy in my body.
I free up this new energy in my body.
Collarbone, it's already starting.
It's already starting.
Releasing this tension.
Releasing this tension.
Top of the head, I am finding my way.
I am finding my way.
Okay, just take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. And let me know how that felt, Karen. Did anything, any aha moments, anything that resonated, anything that didn't feel great? How was that
It
tapping for
all
you?
it felt really nice, and I felt a calming and a bit of a relaxing in the jaw and my face. It was wonderful.
So notice
Yes.
now, just check in with your jaw. It was a 7 before. What number would you give it now?
I'd
You
say
can even
five.
like a 5. Great. Okay. And if I said to you, Karen, let's start small, let's schedule something this weekend, take the first few steps, is there any part of you that feels resistant to that idea?
The Not at all if I was going to be here, but I'm headed to a conference on
Okay.
Saturday. But yes,
But the
yes.
idea, there's not like, so for those who are listening, this is called, and this is from Kara Look, who's a great EFT practitioner. It's searching for the yes buts. So you're saying, like, okay, if I said to you, like, this weekend you're going to do this, and you go, yes, but, and then what's the thing? Like, but I'm overwhelmed, I'm too tired, trying to find any resistance. Do you, I want to get that number. Well, how do you feel out of 5? Like, again, we talk about, we just want to lower the stress enough for you to be able to take action. You're not going to feel completely at peace with that clutter. And I think that's a gift because it's inviting you to let that go for you to feel even better. But out of 5, do you feel like you can take action or do you still feel some resistance? Be honest with me because we can keep tapping.
Well, I feel better about taking action, and I will continue the tapping to push me further along in the process. Because, like you said, one step at a time, and that's what I keep telling myself. But this will affirm it even more, I feel.
It will, because we can logically say it, but our body sees what's ahead of us
Right.
and can have that physical response. This is my invitation to you, Karen. I want you to really celebrate every step. I mean, you get rid of one thing, I want you to be like, yeah, today's a win. Like, I want you to really celebrate how good it feels to let go because we if it's not pleasurable, it's not sustainable. If clearing this clutter is the hardest, most life-draining experience, which for many people that's what it feels like, then we stall and we don't get it done. But if we can begin to open up to the idea that we can find some pleasure in the experience, that it can feel good to let go, then it's easier for us to keep doing it. So with that, I'd love to just go into some tapping, something a little more positive because I think it's going to really serve those who are watching. Are you okay, Karen, with doing a little more tapping with me?
Definitely, please.
Okay, so let's just tap on the eyebrow point. Repeat after me. I am ready to let go.
I am ready to let go.
Side of the eye, I'm ready to feel more free.
I am ready to feel more free.
I release the pressure to do it perfectly
I release the pressure to do it perfectly
or all at once.
or all at once.
Instead, I celebrate every step.
Instead, I celebrate every step.
Collarbone. I threw away that broken, what can we think of? Paper clip. I threw away that paper clip.
I threw away that broken paperclip.
I am awesome.
I am awesome.
One less thing
One less thing.
under the arm. I celebrate every step.
I celebrate every step.
I find ways to make this more fun
I find ways to make this more fun
because my future ahead is so exciting.
because my future ahead is so exciting.
Because this clutter is not my future.
Because this clutter is not my future.
And I'm ready to begin to let go
And I am ready to begin to let go.
and surprisingly have a good time doing it.
And surprisingly, have a good time doing it.
It feels good to let go,
It feels good to let go,
releasing all this pressure,
releasing all this pressure,
finding joy along the way.
finding joy along the way.
Top of the head, I got this.
I got this.
All right, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. How
Thank
does
you,
that feel,
Jessica.
Karen? Oh,
Wonderful. Thank you
amazing.
so much.
We have clearing overwhelm around clutter tapping meditation in the app that you can go to. We have something else that's amazing. It's called Clearing Clutter Effortlessly Active Transformational Meditation, also known as an ATM. This is a longer audio where it's me talking about clearing clutter, and it's a meditation process that you do while you're clearing clutter. So, you know, you need to start, you put on your headphones, press it. I will be talking about the power of letting go. We will have fun together. So, check out that Clearing Clutter Effortlessly ATM in the app.
Thank you
Well,
so
I
much.
really listen. I want you are in touch with Joy, our producer. Send us an email like in a week. We will celebrate you throwing out that paperclip. Whatever it is, send it to me. I want to stay connected with you and I want to celebrate you that first step.
Thank you. That'll be
Awesome.
wonderful.
Of course.
Yay.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Have a
So
good
much.
one.
You too.